about celery root today. I've only done this once because I wanted to do it one time before I made a video about it. I have, right over here, my crock pot has been going for about 3.5 hours. And I just shut it off because it needs to cool off. It's got a pork roast in there. Dying for a stew with potatoes. And this is a pretty good substitute. Like I said, I've done it once before. It was okay. It's not like a potato dupe, okay? If you don't like the taste of celery, you're probably not gonna like this. It doesn't have as strong of a celery flavor as celery, but it's got as much celery flavor as like a good chicken soup would have. If you taste a good chicken soup, you're gonna taste a little bit of celery salt, celery seed in there. This is celery root. According to the little sticker that came on it, it is a product of Holland, okay? I got 2 of them. And this is exactly the way they looked at the grocery store. I haven't even washed them yet. They're pretty funky looking. They're not really dirty, they're dusty. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a good rinse. I didn't wash them too severely because I'm going to be peeling them like a potato. These ridges, these dimples, some of them are quite deep. This is actually root. This is root vegetable, but it's not as high carbohydrate as most root vegetables. It's not as high carbohydrate as a standard potato or a beet. According to Nutrition Support, half of a cup is 1 serving. It would have 33 calories for a half a cup, which is pretty good. And it would have 7 grams of carbohydrate with about 1.5 grams of fiber. It's got a little bit of sugar. It's got really good potassium for a root vegetable. It doesn't really have a lot of anything. The most it has of anything is potassium. It doesn't have a lot of vitamin C, it has like 1 gram of protein, something like that, but 33 calories for 1 serving is pretty good. And once this bakes up, it's not that heavy, but you have to bake a lot of the moisture out of it. This is gonna bake for a long time. But I'm gonna be peeling this. And it's gonna take me a little while to peel it because I really wanna make sure that I'm peeling all of the, if this looks anything at all, and I'm pretty sure, yes, it's gonna look exactly like the other one that I did. These ridges that are in here are gonna go pretty deep in some places, and it's almost like it's hairs. You'll see. I'm gonna aim the camera down and you'll see what this looks like. So this is actually better than the last one that I did. This was pretty easy to peel. It looks very alien-like. It looks like some sort of alien egg. I'm gonna peel the other one, and then I'm going to cut these into French fry type shapes. And then I'm gonna be baking them on a baking sheet. This is a lot. There's gonna be a lot left over. I'm gonna cook these for a long time. I gotta dry these out. We have to dry out a lot of the moisture because that's where the celery taste is gonna come from. I am going to be wetting them down thoroughly with canola spray, but only after the first like 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna put them in there for 15 or 20 minutes without any spray on them because I feel like this is gonna coat them and it's going to allow them to stay moist, hydrated. But I am going to give them a generous dose of Himalayan sea salt and low salt Goya adobo. This and this together is going to make it a little bit salty. But they're supposed to mimic French fries or potatoes in some way. The pork that I made, I used 0 salt. So if I sort of put it together with the pork and the kids and me kind of like eat it together on the plate, it won't be so bad. I have a weakness for French fries. My 9-year-old also has a weakness for French fries. So I'm hoping that this works out. My Stop and Shop has never carried celery root before, so when I saw it there, I got really excited. And again, this looks like a lot, but it really doesn't weigh all that much, and we are going to be baking out a lot of the moisture. I'm going to be greasing up these cookie sheets, and I'm gonna lay them out in a single file, single layer, and I'm gonna put them in a 400-degree oven. So if you compare celery root to potato, celery root has 33 calories per half cup, and potato has 58 calories per half cup. Potato does have a little less fat, but potato has twice the amount of carbohydrate. Twice. So, yeah, it's better to do the celery root. Now, to be honest with you, turnip has even less calories and less carbs. Turnip has like less than 20 calories per half cup and only like 4 carbohydrates per half cup. Not a lot of people like turnips though. I don't even know, I have to be honest, I don't even know if I've ever had turnips prepared that I can remember. So that might be my next, you know, attempt at making French fries, is using turnips for French fries. But yeah, I mean, less than 20 calories per half cup and less than 4 carbs, that's like nothing. That's almost nothing. So anyway, those are in the oven at 400. I'm gonna turn them like every 5-10 minutes. When they start to get a little bit brown, I'm going to spray them down with this. I'm gonna like dust them, you know, so that they get a little greasy, you know, so that they have like a little bit of fat in them, because I want them to be like French fries. I need my kids to eat these. Listen, if it was just me, I would just eat them the way that they are. Well, you know, we're gonna see how they taste. I'm gonna taste them as I go, you know? Okay, this is Randy, and this is basically what he has, okay? This is a little bit of pork roast and our version of French fries. Try.
I'm gonna try the French fry.
Okay, it's hot. Dip it in ketchup.
Good.
Yeah?
A little odd.
What do you mean odd? What's odd about it?
It doesn't really.
Well, you don't like French fries all that much.
No, I don't.
So then, but Randy is the French fry connoisseur.
Doesn't. It tastes a little bit different. To me, it doesn't really taste like a potato.
Well, it's not.
It's odd.
Okay.
It's a little bit too much salt.
There's a lot of salt there. It doesn't taste like celery though, does it?
No.
Do you think it should be drier?
It's very moist.
Yeah, they should be a little drier, right?
A little bit drier.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put these. I'll put them back in the oven. You eat the meat in the meantime, okay?
All right.
And then we'll see what happens in 10 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
It tastes worse.
Worse?
Worse.
It can't taste worse. Use the fork. Use the fork. Come on!
I just don't like it. I just don't like celery root.
Look at me. Can you eat it? You can't?
I don't like it.
I think that this is fine. There's a pungency. I'm gonna use a little ketchup here. With the ketchup, it's fine. With the ketchup, it's absolutely fine. Does it replace French fries? Ooh. It's got less carbs than French fries. It's definitely got less fat. It's got more potassium. They have fiber. I'm gonna keep playing with this recipe. I'm not gonna say that this is a definite no. I think that maybe if I had some sort of seasoning that had some like liquid smoke in it, it might give this a little more of a realistic substitute barbecue-y kind of a taste. Maybe Old Bay? Okay, I gotta think about it. I'm gonna keep on playing with this. You saw how I cut it up. Put it in a 400-degree oven, anywhere between 400 and 425 degrees, with no oil on it or anything. You want to oil up the cookie sheet, but don't put any oil on the vegetables themselves. You can season them a little bit, and then every 5 or 10 minutes, you got to stir them around a little bit. And every time you open up the oven, you're going to see that all of the steam is coming out. I think I could have done this. I did it for about 20 minutes. I stirred them about 3 or 4 times. I think I could have done it for like another 20 minutes. I sprayed them with canola oil spray just so that they could have some fat, some real taste, some, you know, some foodness to them. And then I baked them again. Definitely gonna play with this recipe. Okay, so this was not a fail. This was a fail to 9 and 10-year-old boys, but this is not a fail to 43-year-old women. Because I'm totally gonna eat this as my vegetable with my pork loin. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.